Crop circles, the art of the hoax. They may not be evidence of UFOs, ancient spirits, or secret weapons, but there is something magical in their allure. When Doug Bauer and his co-conspirator Dave Chorley first created a representation of a flying saucer nest in a wheat field in Wiltshire, England, in 1976, they could not have foreseen that their work would become a cultural phenomenon almost as soon as crop circles became public knowledge. They attracted a gaggle of self-appointed experts, an efflorescence of mystical and magical thinking. Scientific and pseudoscientific research, conspiracy theories, and general pandemonium broke out. The patterns stamped in fields were treated as a lens through which the initiated could witness the activity of Earth energies and ancient spirits, the anguish of Mother Earth in the face of impending ecological doom, and evidence of secret weapons testing, and, of course, aliens. Today, one of the more vigorously promoted ideas is that they are messages buried in complex numerological codes concerning a great change connected to the pre-Columbian Mayan calendar and due to occur in 2012. To appreciate how these exotic responses arose, we need to delve a little into history. Before today's circle makers entered the picture, there had been scattered reports of odd patterns appearing in crops, ranging from 17th century pamphlets to an 1880 account in Nature, to a letter from astronomer Patrick Moore printed in 1963 in New Scientist. In Australia, the mid to late 1960s saw occasional reports of circles in crops, and they were often ascribed to UFO landings. At around the same time in England, the Wiltshire town of Warminster became a center of UFO-seeking skywatches and gave birth to its own rumors of crop circles, or saucer nests. None of these, unfortunately, was photographed. It was such legends that Bauer had in mind when,
over a drink one evening in 1976, he suggested to his pal Chorley, "Let's go over there and make it look like a flying saucer has landed." It was time, thought Doug, to see a saucer nest for himself. Since then, crop circles have been reported worldwide in a multitude of crops. In southern England, which sees most activity, circle makers tend to concentrate on canola, barley and wheat. These grow and are harvested in an overlapping progression. Canola from April through May, barley throughout May and June, and wheat from June until early September. In recent years, the occasional rudimentary pattern has been found in corn, extending the crop circle season as late as October. Since Bauer and Chorley's circles appeared, the geometric designs have escalated in scale and complexity, as each year teams of anonymous circle makers lay honey traps for New Age tourists. The clue to the circle's allure lies in their geographical context. Wiltshire is the home of Stonehenge and an even more extensive stone circle in the village of Avebury. The rolling downs are dotted with burial mounds and solitary standing stones, which many believe to be connected by an extensive network of lays, or paths of energy linking these enchanted sites with others around the country. It is said that this vast network is overlaid in the form of sacred geometries. The region has also given rise to a rich folklore of spectral black dogs, headless coachmen and haunted houses. Crop circles are a lens through which we can explore the nature and appeal of hoaxes. Fakes, counterfeits and forgeries are all around us in the everyday world, from dud $50 bills to spurious Picassos. People's motives for taking the unreal as real are easily discerned. We trust our currency, and many people would like to own a Picasso. The nebulous world of the anomalous and the paranormal is even richer soil for hoaxers. A large proportion of the population believes in ghosts, angels, UFOs and ET visitations, fairies, psychokinesis and other strange phenomena. To the table for those hungry for evidence that their beliefs are not deluded. False evidence intended to corroborate an existing legend is known to folklorists as ostension. This process also inevitably extends the legend. For, even if the evidence is eventually exposed as false, it will have affected people's perceptions of the phenomenon it was intended to represent. Faked photographs of UFOs. Loch Ness monsters and ghosts generally fall under the heading of ostension. These beliefs elude scientific examination and proof. And it's just such proof that the hoaxer brings. Another example is the series of photographs of fairies taken by Elsie Wright and Francis Griffiths at Cottingley, Yorkshire, between 1917 and 1920. The first appearance of a crop circle was in England 1678. The mowing devil was the first reported incident of a crop circle, and the farmer who found the circle said that there was a devilish entity that visited his field.